Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look at this new class trial in Spiritwalker. Now, even though there is only a few troops to pick from, it is still important you go about it the right way, because there is definitely still a right way and a wrong way you can go about this. But first things first, grab yourself a tier 1 from the shop. Make sure you get that potion of enchantment. It's going to make everything happen that little bit quicker. Enchant all allies at the start of battle for this event only, but you do get other stuff which is really useful, like Spiritwalker XP, class trial sigils, and more. And of course, if you carry on, you get even more class XP and more potions. The weapon at tier 5 is of course the mythic weapon, and it is Spirit Shot. And it is actually quite an interesting one. Choose one, create 8 spirit gems and gain an extra turn. It's the gain an extra turn of that which is so good. Those spirit gems are going to be mega mana drainers, and if they don't align immediately, you can use that extra turn to make sure you drain loads of mana from the enemy. Or you can deal true damage to a random enemy. So, really good. I'm not so keen on the true damage to a random enemy, because sometimes it may target someone which is really near death, or not the one you particularly wanted to kill. So that is the only downside to that, but overall a very interesting weapon, and yours for 250 class wins, or if you just go this far anyway to tier 5, then you will pick it up absolutely immediately. So onto the team itself. Now, like I say, we don't have many troops to pick from here, but the order that they go in is actually quite important, as is the weapon for this, which is tied to Harper in a bizarre way. I'll explain that in just a second. But let's go to edit teams. Now, this is the only troops in general you have available, unless you've done absolutely loads of the Kingdom Pass. I've done enough of the Kingdom Pass to get the Fennec Mage, so I'm not going to include that in my team, because a lot of people wouldn't have done the first part of the paid for pass, because a lot of people would just do the free pass, which is completely cool. So you wouldn't have the Fennec Mage as an option, so I'm not going to include it in my team. So we've got 1 Todd Greenwood, 1 Harper, and 1 Voidcaller. But the weapon for this is actually really important, because Harper, what she does, she chooses one, gives life to all allies, which is really good, or gives all other allies half their mana. Again, 2 really good options there. And giving other allies half their mana is really good. It's not half the remaining mana of what they need to cast their spell, it's half their mana. So if Todd Greenwood was on 8 out of his required 12, for example, he would become fully charged immediately as soon as Harper cast her spell. So really good. But the reason I said about Arboreal Crystal and Harper is because Harper summons a Dark Storm at the start of battle, which is purple. Now, it's all well and good, but you actually don't want a Dark Storm. What you want is a Green Storm. You want a constant flow of green, because when you cast Todd Greenwood, he creates an absolute load of green, and that purple storm is going to interfere with the possibility of that causing a loop, and you don't want that. Basically, you want to keep a green storm. So what we have is the Arboreal Crystal. Explodes green gems, grants a random status effect to elementals, doesn't matter about that, and the summon is handy, but in its upgrades, it has Leaf, which is Leaf Storm, and it also has Tangling. Entangle the first enemy, absolutely superb. There it is, Leaf, create a Leaf Storm. So what you can do at the start, what'll happen is, because Storm priority is an important thing, as we start the game, she will cause a Dark Storm, but we don't really want that. So as soon as we cast Arboreal Crystal, that will create a Green Storm and replace that purple storm from Harper. So yeah, really good. And then you just repeat cast with Todd until they're done. The very early stages of the game, if you want, you can just pop in a damage to all weapon. This is going to be definitely the quickest way to go about it at first. Just type in damage to all, pick your favourite. Black Manacles is a really good way to go. Just chuck that in there, charge that up, kill the enemy really nice and quickly. Banner for this, presuming the Arboreal Crystal is a weapon, is +2 blue, +1 purple, -1 red frozen banner. Voidcaller does use red, but the amount of mana we're generating in this team shouldn't be too hard to charge him up with our Arboreal Crystal exploding stuff everywhere. And that's a good one as well. Destroy all purple gems and deal 76, in my case, damage to the first 2 enemies, or create 12 purple gems and deal the same amount of damage to the last 2. So you can target the first 2 enemies or the last 2 with other benefits if you like at the same time. Now, the cool thing about this is destroy all purple gems and deal damage as the first option gems are removed from the board with full effect is if there's 12 gems there, that is going to charge up Harper in one go, absolutely straight away. So very good indeed. Nice easy team to use. And the class for this obviously is Spiritwalker. We reduce damage from spells by 25%, and we do that. Drain 2 mana from a random enemy when an ally casts a spell. That is really good. With the repeating nature of Todd Greenwood, we can just drain mana from the team and stop them from casting. If you've got the first one unlocked, Resilience. The other ones, they're coming. Right, let's jump into a battle or two. So idea with this team is you just charge up your Arboreal Crystal straight away, because you'll see Harper has caused that Dark Storm, which we don't really want. So it's good for our weapon at first. So we'll absolutely get the weapon up. And the cool thing is, as soon as we cast the weapon, that storm now changes to a leaf storm, which is exactly what we want. Green gems fall more than the other colours. This is a really important part of this. And then you can just cast that. You can create loads of green. We've got a green storm going at the same time. The chances of this not actually resulting in an extra turn 19 times out of 20 are pretty slim. And you just rinse and repeat. Keep on going. So like I say, we can benefit from that purple storm to get the weapon charged up. As soon as we cast that weapon, we've changed it to a leaf storm, which is perfect for Todd. And I am not going to show too much of this team, because this is all you're going to be doing. It's going to be the most straightforward thing in the world. If you need to cast your Arboreal Crystal again, you can, because if you do that, you're going to entangle the troop, or if you lose the storm at some point, you can get it back again by casting the Arboreal Crystal. So very straightforward and easy to use. Cast this first, even though Todd is up. Guarantees we get absolutely tons of green. Not only are we getting all that green, but we've got a green storm going at the same time. It's just work your way through them. Yes, should we cast these two? Let's do this choice thing. Alright, so we're on well, the first two or last two. It doesn't actually matter, because the first two is the last two now. Bizarre conflict of choice system there. And we've unlocked the next level already. Happy days. Come on, happy Queen Isabel. Take that grumpy look on your face, off your face. Turn that frown upside down and all that jazz. Let's cast that. There's the storm going. Swipe out the first two. Then cast any of these you like, because the first two is the last two. So yeah, super easy. Right, I'm going to just do this one and call the video a day. Video your day. Because it is monumentally straightforward. Just change that purple storm into a green storm with Todd. And Castaway. Don't mean the Tom Hanks film. Bang. Any one of them. Doesn't matter. Right, there's the video. Really straightforward. Simple team to use. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.